Are you ready? Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Get ready.
I'm ready. Are you ready?
Are you ready? Get ready for the SAT.
It is the recommendation of Prince George's County Public Schools that most students take the SAT during the spring of their junior year. No student should take the SAT without prior preparation, and it should be known that it takes approximately 4 hours. During this program, you will become familiar with how to approach the different types of questions on the SAT, how to work within time constraints, and how to look for clues to reason through complex questions.
Hello, I'm James Miller, and I teach SAT Prep in Prince George's County. Today, we're going to be reviewing SAT vocabulary. Having a large vocabulary will help you improve your SAT score. In fact, this one practice exercise will help you improve your SAT score, your SAT reading score, more than anything else you can do, especially when it comes to sentence completion questions. Are you ready? Let's get started. The first thing we're going to look at is the mighty prefix. We're going to look at E and EX, meaning we are out of here. Exit means to go out. Extinguish means to put out, as in a fire. Extrovert is an outgoing, friendly person. Elusive means out of reach, therefore hard to catch. Exorbitant is literally something out of the orbit, therefore very high, usually referring to a price. Expound means to place out your thoughts, therefore to explain out or in detail. Eminent is to stand out, therefore well known or popular. Our next prefix we're going to look at is A and AN, the Greek way of saying not. Something atypical is not typical, therefore uncommon. An atheist is a person who does not believe. Amorphous is something without shape or form, therefore not organized. Atrophy is something that does not have nourishment, therefore it is wasting away. An anomaly is not normal. Next, we're going to look at which means back or again. Repeat, back or again. To revoke is to take back or to cancel. To revitalize is to restore the vitality, to bring back to life. Renovate means to make new again. Resurge means to surge again. Redundant means to say again and again for no reason whatsoever. Remuneration is to give back in the sense of payment for a job. Let's look at some practice exercises that go along with these. Let's do some matching now. Number 1, exorbitant. Remember, exorbitant means out of the orbit, therefore unreasonable or excessive. So I'm going to write D in there. Number 2 is anomaly, not normal. So I'm going to look at my answer choices and look for something that means not normal, irregular, not normal. E. Number 3 is renovate. Renovate means to make new again. To remodel would be to make new again. A. Redundant means to say again over and over again without any reason. It's unnecessary. So I'm going to look for unnecessarily repetitious, repeat over and over again. H. Number 5 is extrovert. Remember, extrovert is outgoing, friendly, outgoing personality. C, extrovert. Atrophy means to waste away, to wither away. J, wither means waste away. J. Eminent is well known. You stand out. Outstanding. I, eminent. Expound is to explain out. To explain in great detail is to explain out or expound. B. Number 9, elusive. Out of reach, therefore hard to catch. Elusive. G. And then remuneration is a payment or a compensation. F. Let's look at some more prefixes now. I and IN, the Latin way to say not. Something interminable does not have an end. Something incorrigible, a person who cannot be reformed. Very bad. Impious is not respectful. Incorporeal does not have a substance or a body or a form, therefore it's hard to see or hard to touch. Intrepid is not afraid, therefore you're very brave. Inviolable, not able to be violated, therefore you're safe and secure. Un is the Old English way to say not. Unfettered is not chained, therefore free. Unfounded, not having any truth, groundless. Unscathed is not injured, therefore unharmed or uninjured. Unorthodox is not following established traditions. Orthodox would follow established traditions. Unorthodox does not. And then unflappable, not showing excitement, therefore you're very calm. Next we have ab, away from or off. Abhor is to dislike, to stay away from. Abdicate is to surrender, to give away. Abstain is to voluntarily avoid or stay away from. Aberrant, away from the standard behavior. Let's try some practice exercises now. This time we're going to do some odd word out. We have to find the word that does not fit. Number 1, reverent, impious, devout, and holy. Devout and holy mean the same thing. Reverent means the same as holy, so I'm going to go with impious, not holy. Intrepid, valiant, daring, and timid. Intrepid means brave. Valiant also means brave. So does daring. Timid means afraid. So that's different. Substantiated, unfounded, baseless, unwarranted. Something unwarranted is without a base, so those two mean the same. Unfounded is also baseless. So I'm going to go with substantiated, which means you have evidence. Calm, agitated, unfazed, and unflappable. If you're calm, you're not agitated, so those two are different. Unfazed is the same as calm. Unflappable is also the same as calmed. I'm going to go with agitated. That means you're bothered. Number 5, unorthodox, heretical, conventional, and eccentric. Well, unorthodox and heretical mean the same thing. Eccentric means odd, the same as unconventional or unorthodox. So the answer is conventional, which is normal. Number 6, loathe, disdain, abhor. All those mean to hate, to severely dislike. Adore means to like. So that's the one that doesn't fit. Number 7, tractable, manageable. Those two mean the same thing. Tractable, manageable. Correctable means the same as manageable. Incorrigible means you cannot be corrected. You cannot be reformed. Number 8, unfettered. Unfettered means unchained. Restrained means chained. Confined is the same as restrained. Shackled is the same as confined. Unfettered means unrestrained, unchained. Number 9, brief, ephemeral, temporary, interminable. Something interminable does not have an end. Something ephemeral is the same as something brief. So we'll go with interminable because it does not have an end. Temporary, ephemeral, and brief all mean short. Tangible, incorporeal, immaterial, and spiritual. Well, tangible means able to be seen or able to be touched. That's different than all of these other ones. So I'm going to go with tangible for that one. Let's look at some more prefixes now. One more set. Ben and bene means things are going well or good. A benefit is promoting well-being. A benevolent means kind or goodwill. Benefactor is a person who does good by donating money. Benediction is a blessing for the well-being. And benign means kind, gentle, good. Then we have the opposite of ben, which is mal. Mal means things are going badly. Malign is to speak badly, to slander, to talk against. Malicious, filled with a desire for bad, therefore ready to harm. Malevolent, wishing bad for others. Malediction, the act of saying bad things, therefore curse. A malingerer, a bad procrastinator, therefore avoiding work. Next, we see super, which means above or beyond. Supercilious, feeling above others, therefore haughty or full of pride. Superficial, above the surface, therefore shallow, lacking depth. Supersede means to sit above, therefore replace. Lastly, we have miss, meaning wrongly or bad again. A misnomer is a wrong name. A misconception is a wrong interpretation. And a miscreant is a bad person, a person who commits bad deeds. Let's try some more odd word out. Number 1, disdainful, supercilious, haughty, modest. Supercilious is feeling full of pride, above everyone. Modest is different than all of these. Modest means that you are not full of pride. Number 2 is cruel, selfish. Those two mean something similar. Benevolent means kind. Unkind means cruel and selfish. I'm going to go with benevolent for this one. Number 3, amiable, which means friendly. Malicious means unfriendly, very evil. Affable means friendly. And benign means good-natured, friendly. So I'm going to go with malicious for number 3. Number 4, profound. Something profound is very deep. Superficial is shallow. Incomplete is shallow. And shallow lacks depths. So we're going to go with profound for this one. Number 5, benevolent is good-natured. Spiteful is evil or bad. Resentful, evil or bad. Malevolent, evil or bad. Benevolent is good-natured. Notice here that benevolent is good, malevolent is bad. They're opposites. Number 6, praise, compliment, same thing. Eulogize is to compliment, praiseworthy. Malign is very bad, to speak slander. Number 7, malicious, defamatory. These mean the same thing. Commendable is to compliment. Slanderous is also to defame. So we're going to go with commendable, to compliment. Acrimonious, that's a tough word. Benign is good. Malevolent and vicious mean the same thing, very bad. Acrimonious also means very bad. It means harsh and bitter, angry. So we're going to go with benign, good-natured. Number 9 is hero, scoundrel, miscreant, and evildoer. An evildoer is the same as a scoundrel, which is the same as a miscreant. Hero is the one that doesn't fit. It's a good thing. Number 10, patron and benefactor mean the same thing. They're the same as donor. The one that doesn't fit is miser. A miser is a stingy person, so a miser would never donate or be a benefactor. So we've just looked at some very helpful prefixes. Learning prefixes will help you remember definitions of words. And again, having a large vocabulary will help you improve your SAT score, especially with sentence completion questions. Stay tuned for more SAT vocabulary.